Shopify Rebellion versus Wadadaa again, my friends. The last time was a great game. Today won't be any different. We got Starbound once again on the chamber.
You have the neon.
Okay. Double initiator for Shopify. Only lost one map in the entire GC, and it was for Wadadaa.
Something that Femboy is going to do quite a bit on
Is the quality
the
highest?
Complete shot.
Doesn't look like it, but it is. What?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so oppressive because I mean, if you're not running into a shotgun, you're dealing with the chamber headhunter. It's just so annoying. So it's gonna be an engage on elbow here.
And Sunset is back.
He is alone. Stun will try to buy a little time. I like this reposition. Are they expecting Donut here? The Seas will not land. The span through smokes. They try to double face. Donut gets one. Traded back though. And again,
Getting one that was pretty good, man.
Gold is a little lighter. Now it's just Alexis, who's on an island. Wilson.
Yeah, no chance for her.
Femboy. And now rotation starting to arrive. A 3v3 on the site. Spike just now starting to commit to getting the plant down. And the Femboy playing on a very dangerous line. Do they decide to aggress up Astralis up first? All 3 kills.
What just happened? What?
Them as well. It hasn't made its way very far at all.
That's just a very slow approach right now. Stun to set up Mel for a kill, but ready.
Ay. Wadadaa.
Fortunately for them,
Can I lose this round?
Sarah,
The
they're
forbidden
trying
one.
the pieces.
30 seconds left.
Okay, they'll have B.
It's going to hear all of those rotations coming through. Guardian, not an ideal weapon in a fight like this, but they're going to try to get back to B. Juna has already
Good shot.
passed. The initial defense has gotten past main, and Donut dealt with.
As you have no smokes on this cross.
Yeah, Noya only has a sheriff. That might be enough. Sarah.
Oh, solo.
First, traded back, though. Noya will fall, leaving Alexis in a 1v2. 5 seconds left. The spike should get planted.
5 bullets.
Finding
Stun.
the first. Stun up. 5 bullets left.
And team, a good round. Very expensive.
Wadadaa on the board.
When Mel plays it, she uses that paranoia to avoid enemies, but the neon just gets up close in your face. And obviously, as I was
Donut, who has been performing so good, my friends.
What is
Actually insane. Game after
Hop
game.
online.
What?
4v2
On game changers and also on challengers, bro.
Plenty here as far as
She's doing an amazing.
Yeah, this is going to be very difficult. SRG, as long as they play
And with this round,
style,
if
it's
Wadadaa
going to be very tough to clear out.
loses, they will be broke.
Yeah, and that's if
Actually, for both things.
And I think they might know the stun. Sarah trying to peek around the corner. They are.
Do they go in this 2v4?
Neon stun thrown from across the map as well. This is
I don't feel like they have a chance.
yeah.
That's all right. Nobody saw that.
Just
The 1v5 actually.
Yeah. Second time's the charm, as they say. Uh-oh.
Well played, Sarah. Well played. Stats for you, my friend Sarah, with 11 kills already, dude.
And I think you're gonna
Legend.
just, send it A until it stops working.
I was watching some highlights from her. Man, what a player. It's unbelievable how good she is.
Donut getting pushed.
I feel you, Donut. That's tough.
Dash into elbow off of the stun.
Every time, Doug. Gonna sound like a broken record here, but the rotations did come into play here. And Mel, I believe,
Easy.
rotated. Oh, what a pick, Doug.
Yeah, Starbound starting to heat up with the op. You're right.
What a like. So the Omen ult was
Starbound is main chamber.
to control all elbow, but because Wadadaa frees the round, it puts doubt in the minds of the defense, and that is pretty much what happened.
Man, it's so cold in here. You guys have no idea. It's actually snowing in Brazil, okay?
Freeze again.
Sarah
Look at where
wanting to
Noy is
rotate
having.
top.
It's insane how cold it is.
So awkward.
I need a better place to live. A warmer place. This is too cold for me.
Getting some of that pressure as Alexis gets another. The thing is, they were down in numbers, so it's going to take more than that. A heroic attempt at this round, but Noya left in the 1v3.
And this will break
Again, right? Noya
SR economy.
Yeah.
It's a semi-difficult 1v3 because that Vice Flash gets the info. But 2 of the members are low, right? Juna and Starbound around, one shot range.
Jump again. Jump again.
Starbound is posted up with the op, though.
Yeah. The only one in sight proper is Excel. Regen armor. Got not shot out. Noya pushing forward. The haunt cleared. One kill.
She likes this, but
Now the ult popped. Noya pushing off the angle. Both landing as they dance around the box. Time is short. Bullets are even shorter. And I don't know how they pull this off. Starbound's going to secure the round. Maybe. It seems like they're waiting for the right time to go. And now
Good play.
things have been committed onto Donut Falls.
Risky, but pays off.
They're dropping the Rolling Thunder too. Spike's still not planted. No late flank. All eyes set forward. Pixel succeeds in getting Spike down.
Oh, she can play close.
What else?
With that judge, that's pretty
They don't have
good.
any more ults. SRG. Maybe they're waiting for Alexis' stun to come back up, or they're just gonna dry face that smoke. Femboy waiting on.
Ay, ay, ay. Went for the big play.
Too far. 30 seconds left on the stun. Not gonna be up anytime soon. As Alexis gets a second kill, numbers away the attack though. Is Wadadaa in a comfortable position.
Oh, what?
To come through.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
No.
But that was a throw by Wadadaa. That was a throw. Shopify won the round, and still they choose to go for. Oh my god.
Hang on. Sarah gets 2. And Astralis instantly shuts the door on that. 3.
That was clean. That was so clean.
Wadadaa ties up at 5.
Has definitely seemed to be a big key point of success for
What?
Shopify.
There's no way.
Not done yet. That tether does connect onto Alexis.
Still 2v4.
Ay, ay, ay.
All of a sudden, a 2v2 turns into a 1v1. What in the
What
world
is
are we
this
watching?
game?
PowerPixel doing everything they possibly
And
can to get
PowerPixel, she
Wadadaa
plans to have
across the
ult.
finish line here.
And when you
Cap.
plant this spike,
What is she doing?
excuse me,
She could have planted.
One point kind of got lost, and it really came down to those mechanics.
Oh, that's a good shot so fast.
Oh, no, not.
Empty.
PowerPixel instantly extinguishes that fire.
There was no help for the drought.
Now Noya pushing backside.
Tomorrow?
Double.
Noya is insane, my friends. One of the best.
For a second there, I thought Noya got both as well.
Did you guys saw that Bastarda left liquid, my friend? Actually, she didn't left. Okay, she got kicked.
You'll take
Why? I have no idea. No one can understand that. Probably.
There's no way you're winning this one. 1v4.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't imagine anything that she could have done to get kicked, man. But definitely something outside of the server for sure. It's not performance because they were looking so good.
Yeah, right.
So
There's a brief stun back online.
I think Bastarda can play anything in the road, my friends.
Not spam.
Nah, there's no.
That's it.
There's no way. I mean,
Maybe Loud comes back and gets
best case scenario,
Bastarda.
Doug, you
Maybe
wait
Bastarda joins
2 seconds,
Jichu. No,
you kill
they are
somebody.
got a new player. I don't know, man.
That's the smoke.
Oh!
Okay.
That was nice. That was nice.
All good.
Did control into an A split.
Oh gosh. Yep. That little fadeaway is pretty.
He's here with the shorty though. Shotguns every single round, huh?
I mean, it's gotten them this far, and it's a criminal amount of success. I don't know how Femboy gets away with that. Even the dink there is just nuts. Really nice position from Sarah, lying in wait.
Enemy remaining.
And this is
Very well
Wadadaa
done.
Mavic, my
Cruise
friends.
through this pistol.
It's been so long since I see Shopify play this map.
Yep.
Much like the first time these teams met.
Yesterday we saw
first map,
Envy
both pistols should
playing
go
the
for
grand finals against Ambrosia.
in a really tough
It
spot.
was beautiful, my friends. It was beautiful. Don't forget to check that out.
Team trying to clear some of the early utility. The Thorns will get popped. And so as SRG try to push through the smoke, they're greeted with, yeah, Thorns and Thistles. Either way, 1 kill found, traded back. And SRG still managing to get the spike down. The success that they're finding on this side, I know it's an early attack act for them, but is really impressive.
And a different crosshair.
Even more impressive because it's against the
What?
20 comp.
How did she do that?
And boy, finding the first, Starbound looking for more. Instead of SRG choosing to take that fight, they decide to double down a little bit more. Alexis has already gotten one.
Oh,
Left in the round.
huge!
Alexis has done their job.
I think this is J. What a beautiful round. That shot was insane.
And this almost feels like a must-win round, not just because it's map point, like you were saying, but also the finances are in a really bad spot.
Yep.
They've bought down to 0. I mean, if they don't win this round, they're on an eco for the next round to close out the half. Either way, they roll out the
There's
Thunder.
no
So
way.
G2 Femboy gets
Man,
swung
Dodonut
out
is
the sky
the
as Dodonut
difference maker here.
is putting the finishing touches on a
They used to say, oh, it's a floor show. Some say it's a Dodonut show now, but
It's so different.
to be honest,
Everybody knows
these
that pain.
5 players are insane.
I remember the
My
first
point
time
is
I tried
that
shooting at a neon
Dodonut
slide,
has been looking incredible.
and I just got
Incredible.
pissed. Dodonut
And this
victory on
is
the
just
round,
giving more
finally
credits to
by
the
Juno.
thing actually, because the way they set up the plays, the way they think about the game,
Way closer than they should have.
this is the most legendary thing, bro.
And that's the exact spot we find ourselves in. It is
This
Juno
roster
and
is
Astralis.
the best ever.
Got a fault line back up now.
The consistency is
You don't even
phenomenal.
use it.
Man, is it better or worse without background on the webcam? I think it looks weird, but I don't know.
Just makes
kind
me
of
believe
insane.
that it's just cooked for Wadadaa, right? Yeah, it's just
Try
like,
that blur thing.
good
I
on
didn't
you.
like it. It was weird because when I moved,
And like what will?
Yeah.
it didn't work.
If you can't figure that out, good luck trying to figure out the hard stuff.
I was listening to one that I put fun and plugging on OBS on the individual broadcast. It works, but use too much GPU, bro. Way too much.
Here where, unless I jinx them, we'll
If you use that thing, check it out to your FPS with and without it. Oh my god, it's lagging. But GG, my friends. Beautiful here for Shopify or battling gold on Wadadaa map pick. Wadadaa is in big trouble.
I mean,
It was.
I don't know what they could possibly improve on.
running this chamber.
I don't like running chamber every map, every game.
Not getting the value.
But Starbound's pretty good at chamber, so
Rebellion to beat you in the macro game. You're stuffed out of the C site.
the only player that I see right now running that much chamber is SK Rossi. Here on this map, he makes work, bro, but he's actually... It's prime SK Rossi, by the way. They play tomorrow.
Still down to hell. 3 on the round. Make that
Dang,
four.
that's beautiful.
For
That's
SRG.
beautiful. I've been saying, man, Dodonut is incredible.
Yeah, I think that fade dog A kind of confirmed it too, in case there wasn't enough clues the other way around. But SRG getting a couple of openers across really both sites, and now they have B for theirs to take. Starbound still is the old, as we mentioned previously.
What?
Excel spamming through, not connecting. 10 seconds left to get.
What is this game? What is this weapon?
Almost a cheeky little stab.
Actually, a lot of changes in Valorant, man, coming up. The devs are cooking, replaces then.
Like you gotta hope that Shopify give you a way in. The spam
New
is not
engine.
connecting. That's a way in though.
That's a massive way in. Big kill out from Juno. Carpexel getting another, but Dodonut again.
A lot of things happening, my friends. New map too.
And that's exactly.
I love it. I love it. Should I do a video reacting to those changes?
Into a 1v2 as the spike has been ticking for a little while now. Starbound has to get proactive in this. Cannot afford to take a step back, but unfortunately, it's the only play that's allotted. It's only play.
Dodonut on fire.
3 is SRG do as well. Both of them are gonna whiff. And it's Dodonut. I don't even think Dodonut got the rocket off.
No, she didn't. That's so frustrating.
Plucked out of the sky by the Odin of power.
Talk about frustration, my friends. I've played so many games today. I lost all of them. All of them. Made me question all my decisions in life. I'm not gonna lie.
A bit of a distraction. Is
Terrible games, bro.
With that,
After lunch, you cannot play Valorant here in Brazil. It's the worst time ever. It's just
they have to understand where this pressure's coming from.
terrible people playing. Not even gonna say they are bad at the game. They are terrible people.
Keep an eye on main and heaven as well. Femboy gets the first noise on the trade.
Evil people. Oh my god, fanboy, you are amazing.
Getting 4.
Up to power now to get as many as possible. But that's the audio cue that now you know. Yeah, Sarah gets a free kill on the power.
Yeah, and even then, like the fact that Sarah was able to slip ahead of the wall, not get hit by the haunt, and keep position concealed was really nice. Beautifully played by SRG. Yeah. Yep.
Look at this too. Killjoy all invested. Like
30 seconds
it's
left.
just SRG know that this is such an important round of the game because it just destroys the economy
Spike down A.
of Wadadaa.
Happy to invest a little bit to make sure
Spike planted.
that the round is secured. Astralis pushing forward into 1v3. That's 1, and that was the easy one. And that is 2, so all of a sudden we're in a 1v1.
No way.
Astralis waiting for the bait. Noya has an op.
Last player
Astralis has to take this aggressive line. They know. Astralis on the swing, and Noya's there on the shot. The round secured for SRG. The utility from Astralis will try to keep them at bay. Really nice swing from Astralis, but Sarah was ahead of it. Doesn't get hit by the stun. Even that ping pong on the swing out from C is
That's
beautiful.
crazy. Yeah, it's
SRG are
crazy.
so far ahead here.
They're baiting out all the deadlock utility, grenade, the stuns.
10 seconds left.
Still a shot.
Okay, Power Pixel.
Power Pixel arriving at the scene and getting
Pixel. I said it wrong. I apologize.
They
Oh,
will find two with the rocket. And all of this talk about the macro was great and the utility playing around was great for SRG. All of it is for naught. When
Yeah.
the rocket finds two,
Maybe?
maybe. And if it is all five that they have to get to, maybe they can get away with stealing a couple of rounds. Just enough to keep it close. They're going to try to speed up towards C, and that's where the op is. Starbound in a really nice position. Doesn't have a TP to get away from. So Starbound is anchored in. Keep a close eye on that. What utility can they use to flush him out? Satchel across, but the leg hits. 5 HP left for Donut. And Donut falls. The nade follow-up. So now...
Difficult.
Oh, it's borderline impossible now if you're SRG. How do you get past
30
this? You have an op
seconds
that's
left.
holding from main. You've got spam coming in from water.
Gotta hit the heads. You gotta go for these peaks, and it's difficult to want to do that against an operator, but the double face in water might be an opening.
It's the only one. Femboy gets what, 3 on the round, and now they're doubling down. Donut pops a rocket as they try to get out onto B. And it seems like they will. I love Bell's position. They have no idea. Beautifully played. The late flank out from the controller.
ah, you are a legend.
On the round.
One of the greatest, my friend.
It's over. And there's no way that they push
Who
back
here?
this.
Remembers
Round one
Cloud9 White.
It's a 1v1.
again.
Good days, no?
Astralis looking for Alexis. Fade, I will buy some time, and now the tap. Alexis in these clutch positions so many times. Will experience be the difference maker here as Alexis just barely giving the tiniest
Ooh la la.
shots not connecting. 8 HP.
In the last bullet?
Wins
In the last bullet? Oh my god, Astralis is back.
What is that clutch? The deadlock all.
been used for delay on this flood is not available.
Okay, Shopify giving the side.
Fully trampled.
Big pistol, my friends.
Donut's there with a little bit of help as Alexis gets another. This pistol again is
That was so clean. I wasn't expecting to go this way. Not gonna lie.
SRG have this series, and I don't think that's changing anytime soon.
Unless Yuna can
Nah.
grab it from the hat. But yeah. Double KJ Molly's alarm bot. So much utility here. But
Well.
it's just broken wide open by Femboy.
Yep. Immediately finding value there. Ooh, Femboy. Almost getting another. Benoya tucked in the smoke waiting.
Aggressive.
Paranoia play here.
Really aggressive.
Used it. It's actually the Paranoia coming in on the other
Good
side.
paranoia.
Swings at just the right time. Juna falls. Gonna try to hold this back through water for just a little bit. Now the wall expires. Do they know Donut's position here? Oh, no, they didn't.
Enemy remaining.
Beautiful shot out from
Starbound,
Donut.
one betray.
That op has just been filthy. And now Starbound's left in this.
That's how you play. That's amazing job. See? It makes things easy for your teammate. And the reason that I changed my webcam so many times is because I'm trying
No
to
aggressive
find
line here from SRG.
the best settings possible.
Front B.
And I think I found that in the past, but
Potentially an operator.
I was using the NVIDIA broadcast, and for some reason that thing uses so much resources from the GPU, man. It's actually insane. So that was affecting the experience that I have with the PC, you know, like on my workflow. So I had to change it.
Manages to find safety.
On Valorant, I lose like 200 FPS, maybe even more, bro.
Because
When I have that activated, it's insane, bro.
this is not clear yet. They're not out of the woodworks on
So
this.
I don't recommend that.
You have a couple of members here. No ults to speak of. But that Odin that we mentioned just a few moments
But
ago.
it does help with the camera settings. It makes it
I do not
there's
think
some
Sarah got
options
tapped.
there,
So Sarah might
but I'm not gonna use it anymore.
Femboy waiting for the push out from back tree. Sarah spotting it. Power Pixel on the swing, and it's a swing into death. Sarah's there to decapitate. That spam will continue to be a problem. Femboy's already taking a ton of damage as well.
What?
Trying to change weaponry, and the double kill from Femboy
Oh,
might just secure the round.
2v2.
No, it's still a 2v2.
Mel is low.
Left alone. 29 HP.
I think she saved us, no?
Stun on the spike.
Seemingly
Go save
impossible.
Mel. What are you doing? TP out.
There's no way Mel gets to do this.
She could TP out and save the weapon.
3 players towards B with a Viper wall that can go up. Ooh, deadlock move.
And it connected. I thought it was going to be a little deep, but it finds its mark.
Man.
They're going to try
Second
to
ult
commit.
now used.
Yeah, but again, the pit's not gonna be dealt with. And meanwhile,
Okay, Shopify says thank you.
They tried rotating back to C, and they just walked into Sarah. And so now they don't have the spike. They don't really have any map control, and they're in a 2v4.
No, the round is over.
So awkward. I think you just
It's so awkward. Yeah, it was weird.
Enemy remaining.
Before the patience pays off. Holy smokes. Unreal. No,
Came in this round, 15 seconds on the clock. This
on
was
deadlock. You still have a wall. You have
thrifty
for the post plant.
from the side of Wadadaa.
Upgrades to an
And now, man, they're in good
Another
position.
nade used on the mound.
Up for Pixel.
Wadadaa.
Showstopper for Fanboy.
This round win.
Alexis has the night foul. Oh my god, I see Alexis, my TV's. I'm talking to her.
You
Alexis
have a
has ult.
showstopper.
Yeah, Alexis has ult, and Mel has ult too. Maybe reposition towards tree or something, or towards main to help apply some pressure elsewhere. That dick is going to hurt, though. Mel's already dead. And now the ult is popped.
Player standing.
The defense. So although Starbound isn't really popping off themselves, still having a lot of impact. Now an attack operator in play, but still can't connect. No way, the
This is
counter
getting-
thrifty is happening right now,
Yeah,
Doug.
I mean, weapons upgraded. Wadadaa might fumble this bag.
It feels like Icebox all over again. That's
Oh,
3
boy.
picks.
Oh, boy.
There's no need for heroics in a round like this. It's okay that you drop a member early. You could still win the round, but that follow-up swing.
One enemy remaining.
How about that? The last round. I miss everything here.
What a
I mean,
mess.
the
man.
other 2 swings. Why did I let this one slip away? 4v1.
And Valorant, we will have Showstopper next round, so that's big.
You do have paranoia.
But
Nah.
I can't imagine. I mean, we'll see, though. Alexis kind dealt with Zona, pops the ult, finds one onto Astralis.
Doug, that
Right
was the
in the
Omen
trap.
ult play you were talking
Yeah.
about. The fade ult and Omen ult, but that
Yep.
chamber trip.
Kind of gave it away.
Yeah, sniffing that one out. But still, like, the idea
Oh,
was there.
big
That was
one,
sick.
big one.
Starbound gets taken out by Dodonut. That's a huge pick.
Yeah,
This
and
puts
so-
Shopify in a really good spot.
in a fantastic
It does, it
spot.
does.
And this is, again, still the same spot they find themselves from after the thrifty from the last round. That was Wadadaa who had a position.
Harpix
to open
Helen has a
things up.
sheriff.
Yep.
And they're
They've also got a
still
bulldog.
kind of in that spot here. No, PowerPixel just won off of their ult. But they have no map control. They have no idea if C's been taken away, and so they're just kind of forced to tuck.
He's so
in
cold,
and
man.
hope for the best.
And when it's cold like that, I
Yeah,
get sick where he is.
That turret front B gave so much info to Shopify.
I
as
need to
well.
move, man.
It's just a fortified defense here towards B and A site. If you're able to isolate Alexis, though, and maybe kill the flood from Mel and Dodonut, that is your way in, but it's
What?
getting
Are we down to
crazy.
1v1 and PowerPixel is out?
How is that possible?
They find themselves in a spot. And they might get the spike down. They might win the round.
Yeah, this is a patient game, and I don't favor the donut here at all.
This tap of the door from
Maybe if
Sarah
she
might
nades
be the
first?
deciding factor in this retake.
I think that'd be good, right?
She hears the jump spots of Australis, who's sitting at 2 HP. One spam through this box will do the job.
There's the tap. PowerPixel falls. And Femboy again with the judge. There's Sarah on the prowl, like you mentioned.
No chance, my friends. Shopify Rebel and Gold on map in series point.
Have been so close, Dre. But Dodonut's
GG or OT.
Dodonut's been automatic with the flicks, but instead of Satchel out,
Oh
there's
my
Flick
goodness, this is
Whoa.
crazy. Ay, ay, ay!
Did Satchel out? Oh, and Femboy!
What is happening? That's insane. What is the timing,
There was
too?
no cover, there was no help. How in the world?
I don't know. Why don't know? We're going to overtime. I told you, man. I'm not sure if you guys saw it because I might have it cut out.
Into this round for
But I was saying, this looked like OT.
Oh my goodness. Lexus. Dude, the lockdown got destroyed as well. No way, Doug.
5v3. Can SRG save this? The net will buy time. Alexis waiting on
can't
the
take
other
it off.
side of it. Yep. Because you know she's going to get swung as soon as that happens. You have to support to sit, watch, and wait. And if you try
What?
to
This is the lowest pick I ever saw in my life. How do you call this? How do you call this?
But still, a 2v3. Still.
No way.
Noya gets one. Time is short. Power Pixel saves the round for one.
Oh my god.
OT. Exactly what they're doing. Juna's the only one here on the site. Yeah, there's a sound sensor further back, but Juna has
Time.
They're gonna try to satchel through Juna. Aggro into the smoke.
20.
Donuts there on the train.
Okay, triple try.
Seconds left in the round.
The Spike still has to cross. They're going to be.
There's a little bit of space grabbed by Noya.
Cover me. Cover me. Cover me. Cover me.
No. Nobody's holding smoke.
No time. They lost the
Three
round.
on the round, but Starbound's not gonna get pushed.
Oh my god, she could.
Wadadaa have the lead in OT.
Yay, is that you?
This is unbelievable.
This is unbelievable.
Down to the wire. Though Donut needs to come up huge here in this corner.
Do they
but it's
check?
So hard to do.
Do they check? No fade utility here.
Support.
Donut. With that Vandal. If I was a Phantom, was 4k for sure.
See if
No,
this
3K.
goes unchecked.
Do they check? Do they check? That's the question. Do they check? Do they check?
Knife's edge.
Oh, what is the paranoia?
V.
Oh my
That
goodness.
will tag Mel. Dodo's close by. There is no
Oh
help.
my goodness.
Mel gets pushed off
clear
this
it.
angle. There's a shot at this, but now
Help me, help me.
Have to deal with the paranoia, the satchel, the spam. Is there anything else? Yeah.
You let me die?
He's getting a little bit of high ground. Mel's there to trade back and stay alive.
30 seconds left.
Every time the smokes player has been taken out for
Oh,
Wadadaa, it's been a beat.
Smart by Noya. They never check there.
They're faking
Okay,
it so
okay,
far, but
okay.
it's fortified. Mel, it's all left to her.
Again. Astralis is
They check. They check.
Crazy. Time though,
the-
time is limited.
But
No, they have
should be able to
time.
Get out onto
10
C
seconds
just fine. Keep a close eye on Power Pixel's position. It's late lurk if they decide to go in through B.
Oh my
could
god,
be
this is
everything.
tense. This is
And
crazy.
now they're gonna have to wait out the deadlock wall on the other side.
So many weird rounds, man.
Afford to
on
sit
pillar.
there.
There's a sensor water, there's a sensor
I love
pillar.
it.
All signs are leading towards a good Wadadaa post plant. There's contact.
Good shot.
Connects.
We are going to Ascent.
Noya left alone in this 2v3 to try to
Looks
keep
like
him
it.
alive.
Looks like it.
Having to go to a
Oh my goodness. Again?
I'm pretty sure I just saw it. Noya doesn't have a ton to work with here. Alexis on the swing. Power Pixel's there. Can Noya hold this? Can Noya get the defuse? Starbound's TP's gonna have.
She won the round. She won the round.
I don't think Power Pixel.
No, shoot. Oh my god. Ah, I got you. I got you. GG. Oh my goodness. What a game, my friends. We are going to Ascent. Ascent. I say it wrong
Last three
too.
rounds.
What?
We're some of the
Everything
most
wrong.
chaotic Valorant we have seen, Doug.
Fire trying to push the matter, including the clone. On the swing back, though. Starbound's there to control the rotations, and it's not just Starbound. You've got Power Pixel who's close by too.
Oh, Starbound.
Oh boy.
Chamber every map.
Like this on the first round, I mean, there might be a lot to be talking about. But Noya and Sarah there to kind of counter this and swing back the tides at least a bit.
Man, if your team lets
They're
you
really good on these
play chamber in every map, it's because they have full trust on you.
They have a lot of different layers.
Full
of
trust.
fights. I mean, you have the double aggressive Sentinel utility.
Is
Yorukun
Noya?
baits off the trip.
Oh, is Noya tucked up far enough to where they? Oh my goodness! It doesn't matter. Noya
Legend.
with 3 on the round, beautifully played.
Actually, legend.
And now Juna feels the walls closing in. Shopify again.
Nice and spammed. Now that wall goes up. And it's only Mel in the site right now, though. They don't know.
Nope, they don't.
Ah, the forbidden
They've
round.
gotten all the way out past the utility. Juna's still down in hell though, dealing with plenty.
3v2 outlaw for Starbound. Oh my goodness. Wadadaa.
Connects out from Mel.
You are in trouble.
Starbound left in a 1v3.
Good luck.
Spike planted.
There are concerns, Dre.
In GC is falling back on those bundles.
Power Pixel with 3. And all of a sudden, we're back to our ways on Lotus. Who's going to be the equalizer for SRG? Somebody has to be able to stabilize this because this is where things got messy. This is where things got out of hand. 2 rifles left. Sarah has ult too, but choosing not to play off site. And now they know that. So you don't have to worry about the 100 shock.
I used to say that Shopify normally doesn't lose rounds like this, but now they lose so often, man. It's actually insane. Actually insane.
Like, he shouldn't be able to get away with that. Now Juna's up really
Oh
far.
my
Parpixel's
god.
up far
Luck should
as
get
well.
one.
Wadadaa playing really aggressive here.
For a
'Cause
second,
the
we
Wi-Fi was
can see
bad.
something bad happened, but trades were
Some
there.
silliness.
Yeah,
And Starbound's good here.
Would you be surprised?
No smokes.
No, not at all.
Jump spot. We'll find out where Starbound is. Now you do have Yoru flashes and an ultimate to use to kind of get Starbound off of this angle.
Teleport's ready.
There it is. Just get some space, but it's still
30 seconds left.
very, very tough to get back into things here. The reposition from Dodanut. Keep that in mind, though. Look at that. Look at the sensors placed as well. This isn't.
I mean, Alexia has up.
Wadadaa by any means. You still have a grab net too.
Yeah, there's that net that you were mentioning. The sensors will cause problems. Donut keeping back boat.
Oh,
And that's one found. Starbound now
Reposition?
down, and now it's a 2v2. Donut playing from backside.
They don't know about that.
Oh, look at them. Look at Australis. They're still concerned about main. They have
Oh,
no
the
idea
stun.
that Donut's back here. All of a sudden, it falls into a 1v2. Australis have to push back side. Position
Man, this thing can
given away.
always bounce
Retake
back.
for Donut as SRG gets a 4. And the problem is here, Dre, is they're waiting. Oh, they're waiting a real long time. Alexis with 2. The sheriff is clean. Make that 3.
Knife.
Alexis looking for more, and well, for good reason.
Oh my god.
Flawless round is
That was
SRG
insane.
really starting to pull away here.
Here.
yeah. I think Donut's absolutely got this timing down.
Oh, she heard out the rotation. A little bit of whiff, but that's fine.
And then you double back. Yeah, it's.
Man, Dotonut is
it's a
actually
beautiful
insane.
Call. Another deposit in mid, Doug. They're running circles.
And she's the one
around
calling this
Wadadaa
plays,
right
man.
now.
Wire.
They're in the walls.
Literally.
Camera taken out.
Look at the timing. You know someone's pushed out at B, so you
Man,
decide to
Wadadaa is
respawn
getting
up a
destroyed
little bit so
here.
you don't get seen from tiles.
On a map that is
And
full defender
it
side.
probably nets you
The round is
not
over.
1-2 kills.
They have actually no chance of winning this.
Unless
My eyes are better than yours.
Starbound falling, the op now down,
wow.
and they're not going to have the money to really invest into it again. So maybe we'll get another Bucky pistol round of some kind.
No chance. My ult is
Pixel's gotten 2 on the round.
Shopify might be where someone's in market. Someone's in market.
Oh.
It doesn't matter
They
anyway.
know. Now they know.
30
Don't have to
seconds
worry about
left.
any of the vice utility.
Man, Femboy dies here, they're in trouble.
This attempted
That whiff
two-prong
from
approach
Starbound.
to controlling market
Michael's turned
control
around.
Stairs does not pay off. Femboy falls. Starbound has
Oh,
to give the line up. And that up has just been entirely ineffective.
I was about to say, Doug, I've seen the story before. I've seen the numbers down advantage go the way of Shopify almost.
Is she
every
1
single
HP?
time ending B.
Donut has 1 HP. Still gets
And
killed,
farming.
Still gets away. That's the kind of game that we're getting out of SRG right now.
But I guess we did Wadadaa a favor there. Look at this aggressive TP in mid. Mel's actually taking it as well. I mean, they don't care.
Oh, and the
Shopify
paranoia,
do not care.
fully sending it. Starbound gets 2, yes, and the spike's going to rotate out, but they have a trip on the other side. I love how they did
Okay.
Yeah,
And
it
made the
doesn't look
start
like
of
it's
an
gonna
app
pan
come
out.
back.
They went for the jugular.
And I wonder if that's like a preset pistol, like from
Oh,
I don't know,
1000%.
just like pre-planned, or
Yeah.
they're like, yo, we're up 11-1. Let's run X play, you know, that we've done before.
Oh, sure.
Because it is a pretty crazy play to run, right? Like, and you know what? They're not out of it yet. This is crazy.
That 2v now becoming a 2v3 certainly makes this more interesting.
One enemy
Starbound's flame timing should take all the interest out of this, though. Sarah's left in a 1v3. You're doing
all.
it fully knowing there's risk on the other side. And
Okay.
wins the
But
fight
15
anyway.
seconds on the clock.
Oh my goodness.
Can
10
they
seconds though.
Can they plan though?
10
Not
seconds
a lot of
left.
time. You still have to deal with the Odin on the other side. But
No way.
it's a no-scope from PowerPixel, and all of a sudden it seems like they will be able to get the spike down, barring a delay from SRG.
Spike planted.
Just about a second left. A 2v2 now as the round resets. PowerPixel, no utility. Astralis, not much
One more
better
flash
off.
for the donut.
Just a flash for Dodonut. The prize possession left in this round. Off the flash. The swing. Snapping onto PowerPixel.
Close your eyes. You know Noya's gonna win this. She never loses. Never in her life she loses a round like this.
Noya winning out the 1v1. getting SRG to series point for Wadadaa because every lane is covered from SRG right now. Paranoia out. They're going to try to bully their way into B. Remember, this is for a chance to extend the series, to try to keep hopes alive. Femboy's already.
Yeah,
going
lucky.
up, getting way too aggressive. Way too far.
Okay. Drop it
Goes
away.
traded again. Backside. Hold from Dodo Nut. Trying to get as much info as possible.
Spike planted.
Chamber trip not connecting on anything.
What?
Not being able to punish, excuse me. His power pixel spams through the wall. Dodo Nut down. Still a chance for SRG to close the door on this. They're down in numbers, yes. Can they find a way in?
Smoking
Mel
tree
has
for Mo.
Flash too.
Yeah, they're taking too long here, no?
Too low here, though. You're gonna have to be explosive on this retake. You have to go now. And
There we go. Flash. Yep. The concern with this, though, is you almost have too many tools. And you don't really know how to chain them together on the fly like this. Ult has been popped by Sarah, trying to tag anyone who's coming in. Mel is down. As Femboy back sight.
oh,
Oh, I thought Juno was going to pop the ult. Surely you're popping the ult here very soon. Trying to get a little bit closer. As
Too easy for Dodo.
Make that
GG.
RG take the series and their grand finals bound.
Again, man.
What a
Every
great
time.
pick
What a
it is
legendary
from
thing, my
Dodo Nut
friends.
to shut down that chamber operator and funnel everybody.
Don't forget to
towards
leave
that
a like,
site.
subscribe, and check it out, the sponsor of the
When
channel,
Starbound
and
dropped right there, you
neba.com.
could sense
Links
it. It
on
felt
the
like it was
descriptions. I see you
desperation
tomorrow.
for the side of Wadadaa.